Good morning, everyone. It looks like another edition of West Texas Wild. You know, the last few have been dealing with some arachnids, but we're going to be talking about what you might find in your backyard.
That's right. One of the things about wildlife in the Panhandle is you don't have to go very far to get to it. I feed wildlife in my backyard, have over 60 species of birds in my backyard and some mammals as well. And so what I did is I just put together some video of some of the backyard wildlife, and this was just one afternoon in my backyard. And if you put out bird seed, and there's a variety of different kinds, you can get a whole bunch of different things that you can look at in your backyard. Things like this Eastern Fox Squirrel, which was barking at the neighbor's dog. These are Dark-Eyed Juncos, and they're going to that log that's been filled with suet, which is, we just use lard and cornmeal and things like that and fill those little holes with it, and the birds have to work on it. If you have some cover, like you saw there, that was just some vines growing on the fence, and you get house sparrows using that. Different kinds of feed, you bring in different kinds of birds. That little bird you saw on that yellow feeder was a Pine Siskin, and other finches will go into that, like American goldfinches, which are, boy, talk about a beautiful bird to see in your backyard. And you can see northern cardinals and all kinds of activity. Again, it's just something that with just a little bit of work and a little bit of effort, you can see so much in your backyard, and it really helps drown out the traffic noise. You hear the birds calling, and it just really makes a neat environment for you. So you don't have to go far to get out and see what we got wild in West Texas, just out in your backyard.
Yeah, I think something that's important to know, and this is what I've learned in my backyard from experience, is when you start bringing them in with the feed, you need to be very consistent with the feed, or they will leave and go elsewhere.
Yeah, they will. But a lot of research has been done on feeding, and birds, they don't become too dependent on it. They do go out and they find other feed sources. So it's something that you can do and feel pretty good about. You got to be careful. You don't want to attract raccoons and things like that. So be careful about how you do your feeding. But there's a lot of information on how to feed and how to feed properly out there, and enjoy it. There's a lot to see in the Panhandle.
All right, Dr. Matlack, West Texas A&M University, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.